All right, everyone, welcome back. Today we were looking in the garage and we found these. So we decided to come to this little pond and we're gonna see what we can catch on the fly rods. They were just collecting dust, guys. We hadn't even used the fly rods in forever. I think we used them like 3 times when we first bought them, and after that, they just sat there.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we get on to fishing,
I'm always snacking, bro.
what are you eating?
I think the last 3 videos we made,
You've been eating
I've been
something.
eating them.
That's right. Anyways, if you clicked on this video, please subscribe, drop a like button, but please definitely subscribe. We're trying to grow this channel. And tomorrow we got a plan to go back out to where we have our game cameras. Land. So if you haven't seen those public land videos, I'll link them down below so you guys can see them. But anyways, let's make this quick. Let's get out there. I'm gonna try to keep this video short, like 5 minutes. Literally fishing here for 10 minutes probably. If we don't catch something, we're gonna go down to a lake that's nearby, and we're gonna fish on the bottom side of the dam where it becomes the river. So we're gonna go there.
And then don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep. Again, like and subscribe. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, everyone. So we got the rod set up, and I forgot how nice my little rod was, but let me show you guys what fly I got tied on, and then so Chris can show y'all what he tied on his. Look at him. He's already practicing again. But that's basically the little fly that I got on mine. Come show him what you tied on yours. So we decided to go small. I think this pond is loaded with bluegill. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna turn the tripod to kind of go that way. If we catch something, we'll come up to it. It's just
I forgot how fun.
I'm gonna try to keep my tripod out of the sun because these freaking iPhones heat up fast.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's. Let me see if it focuses.
Back it up a little bit. There. It's just like a little brown fly with a little bit of yellow. So we're gonna take this tripod down there. I'm gonna keep you guys in the shade real quick, and then we're gonna see if we can't get on a bluegill. Like I said, we're not really experts. We're just out here trying to have fun, but let's get this going. All right, guys, so Chris has already casted and is in the water. And I am trying to find where the hell my thing is, because I am a hot mess. Whole bunch of slack. There we go. Just trying to get out there a little bit, not trying to go that far for the first time. Just pull it back, stripping it back. Water is muddy though. I know last time we came out here, we had a whole bunch of bluegills on this bed. There's a whole bunch of bluegill beds here in this flat, so that's pretty much what we're doing. And Chris is working his way down that way to the other piece where we saw a whole bunch of these. And yeah, we're just gonna sit here. Literally here, it's gonna be like a 5-minute thing. This pond was just on the way over to the lake. We decided to check it out again because last time we would fish, we fished on that side. I actually had a bite, guys. Oh, I got something. Yeah. There we go, guys. Dude, he's a pretty big bluegill. Yeah. Check this out, boys. Got a pretty decent sized bluegill out of this pond. Yeah, it's a bluegill. Calm down, buddy. Check that out. It's a nice little bluegill there. Pretty nice. It's about the size of my palm. Heck yeah. Here you go, buddy. And he's gone. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Let me go pick up my fly rod again. I just put it down. And we're going to keep fishing and see if we can't keep on catching a couple. Trying to figure out where I'm at. Oh, there it is. That's why. Reel this up. Well, guys, first little fish of the day. Like I said, it's nothing insane, nothing. It's like really nothing that crazy massive, but honestly, for a little pond on a fly rod, these things are fun. It's kind of nice to get back out and fishing for once. It's been so busy lately that we haven't been doing this and scouting that public land so we can set up for success during deer season. It's pretty sweet that we got. Pretty cool that I got that bluegill there. Oh, it's because yours is a surface fly, huh? I always forget that with these fly rods, you don't really set the hook like when you're bass fishing. You kind of just strip the line, and that's what sets the hook for you. Most of the time, these flies are so small that whenever it's a bite, a lot of the times the fish have already got it in their mouth. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. Number two. Oh, this is a tiny little green. I think this is the little green sunfish, guys. Or I forget what these are called. I don't think this is really a bluegill. Check that little guy out. Tiny little guy. I mean, nothing to write home about, but it's the fun you have that's what matters. All right, little fishy, going back in the water. Yeah, swallowed that thing pretty good. And he's gone. Man, he took off fast. Yeah, with these, you just gotta kind of see where they swallowed the hooks. A lot of times, if they swallow a small fly like that, you gotta finesse it out of their mouth. And just remember, just try to be gentle with the fish. Try not to tear them up too bad. I know that as fishermen, guys, I know that sometimes, obviously, a fish will take in the hook way too much, and there's not much you can do about it at that point. So what I like to do is I like to come out here, and we pretty much just target like you can see the tips of the grass. I'm not talking about like all this moss, nasty stuff here on the edges. Like in the water, you'll see like the tip of some submerged grass there sticking up. And normally where that's at, it's a bigger mat down underneath. It's just a little bit that you can see. So there's little bit of that pretty much spread around this end of the pond where the bluegills like to bed. Sometimes when this is really clear, you can actually see the bluegill beds, or when you're wearing your glasses. Like today, we didn't even wear our polarized glasses. We just decided to. It was kind of a spur of the moment. We walked in the garage. We saw our fly rods sitting there. Like, dude, we bought those things and we don't even use them. Let's get out there. So that's what we did. But if you guys got a favorite fly that you guys use when you guys go fly fishing, let me know. I would like to know. Yep, there we go. You see how fun this is, guys? The rod is literally, I mean, he is fighting it hard, and the rod's kind of bending. This is a 5-weight rod, I believe, is what I bought, or a 6-weight. I can't remember what I bought, but it was a good rod, a good size rod, especially for. I wanted to have this rod to be able to like fight some bigger size fish, but also still be fun and give me the action when I'm catching the little fish. So can't even remember what weight rod this is. I know it's somewhere on here, but I know it's a 9-foot rod and it's a 6-weight. A number 6-weight. Fly fishing stuff gets me confused, but all I know is if I'm catching fish and I'm having fun, that's all that matters to me. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it good at these 3 bluegill there. I think Chris could have caught a couple already, but he hasn't. I think his issue is he is using a surface fly, and I am fishing a subsurface fly. Those terms are correct, but basically, a surface fly is something that will sit on top and float. Really awesome for rivers or running current. And then a subsurface normally has like a little weighted bead head that makes it go underwater a little bit. So bluegill number 3. Let's get this one released, and then I'll call Chris and we'll call it a day, and we'll go to the river where we actually intended to go. But honestly, kind of nice to see at this pond. It has some nice little bluegill in it still. There was a big die-off here when it froze here in Oklahoma last year, and kind of had me worried. I was like, man, the fish there are gonna definitely have a rough time surviving, because this pond is not deep at all, guys. We are loaded up, right? Look, we got our long ass fly rods in here. We're loaded up. We're heading off to the river where we were going to in the beginning, but we decided to stop by this pond, so let's go over there. We'll see y'all when we get there. Guys, we made it to the dam. We're gonna get down there. We're walking down there. So there's the dam, and we're pretty much gonna go on the downside where it's actually the river over there, past the dam. We're gonna cast a couple flies at it, see if we can't make something happen for you guys. All right, guys, so this is kind of where we decided. He's fishing this little pool here, and I'm gonna kind of get on that pointy rock over there and cast down on the other side of those ripples and see if I can't get nothing, just letting my fly float down. All right, guys, so Chris is casting over here. I'm actually gonna tie a fly that kind of sits on top of the water for this area, and then we'll get to casting, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. Get on this side here. We shall do this little black fly here. Go for it. You gonna walk on that log? Pretty nice looking deer tracks down in here. Guarantee there's some pretty big ones, but sadly this here is in public hunting land. Like, it's public, but you can't hunt here. So we'll have to miss out on that right there, my guys. Yeah, right where I wanted it. Oh, got it. Got something. Yep. Thing came out of nowhere. Oh, we were successful here too, guys. There's a little crawfish right there. There we go, guys. Another little green sunfish here. Calm down, buddy. I'll let you go. Little fly hook out of you. Just place you down gently. Oh, he's gone. It's so cool getting down where like the little fish live. There's just so much life when you start like actually looking at it. There's so much action in these little things. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Chris didn't really have much luck back in there. He said he had 2 solid bites here, and then he had 1 solid bite at the ponds. And then we decided to move here. I caught 1 here, which is cool. But we pretty much fished quite a bit of a stretch down here, and a lot of this is super shallow, which we try to find deep pockets like these where the shallow stream kind of comes in with a little bit of a current, which is what we did, and that's kind of how I had success there. But dude, fly fishing overall, today was pretty fun. That's going to be it. Like I said, the video is going to be really short today. Don't forget to subscribe, like for more content. If you got any fishing, if you got any tips on fly fishing or kind of where to target and stuff like that, just post down in the comments below. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We're gonna hike back to the car and head back home and relax for the day.